Alright guys, we are back with another Seduce Me part. I'm actually going to change But's voice. I usually don't start by talking in my videos. I'll just start right off the bat with a story. But this time I'm going to give Butts a different voice because we did figure out there were voiceovers in English, so I figured Butts needs my token voice that I was using for Suzu, but now we're going to use it for her. So it'll work out perfect. And her inner voice will still be my normal voice. I'll just give her talking voice a different voice. So, let's begin. Where? I awoke to find myself in an unfamiliar place. Where's Mom? Dad? I was pretty sure this wasn't my room. Oh wait, I lived in my grandfather's house now. Of course it would be unfamiliar. I rubbed my eyes and surveyed my surroundings. Still in the clothes that I had arrived in the house in, but I was lying in a silk-covered bed. I remembered coming in the afternoons, so why was it nighttime already? Suppressing a yawn, I stretched my arms. Maybe I should order some food for delivery. I was feeling pretty hungry. I was about to sit up when suddenly I realized I wasn't alone.
You're awake.
What? Since when was he standing there? Who the heck was this guy? A guy in my bedroom, did we? You're in your grandfather's house, young lady. Jesus. No way. I'm sorry. I thought I was saying my thoughts aloud. Why was I apologizing to a stranger who only said 2 words since I woke up? Wait, he looks eerily familiar. Then it all came back to me. Incubuses. He was an incubus? He and his brothers came here for refuge? And 2 of them kissed me, and then I fainted. And that was how things came to this. Uh-oh. He was leaning against the far wall, looking at me. My heart began to race as I thought of the endless list of possibilities the situation brought me. I hated the thought of being under an incubus's power, especially in my bedroom. Jump up and protect yourself. Be calm. Hold on. Wait. As per usual, we need to, scum save, just in case. Jump up and protect ourselves. I instantly jumped up and grabbed a pillow, covering myself with it. I felt stupid, yes, but who knew what this guy could do? Do your worst. This time I'm so prepared. Do you speak? He didn't move. I guess he wasn't going to attack me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. One thing still concerned me, though.
I'm not going to use my powers on you.
Oh, well, that cleared that up. How?
I can read minds. It's an ability I was born with. Each of us has a different ability, outside of our usual mind-altering powers.
Great. Even more surprises. I grew even more worried about the situation I was in. Well, I see, so, how long was I asleep for?
For a few hours. It's already gotten quite dark outside.
Well, where are the others?
My brothers are downstairs, cleaning up the blood from the lobby floor. And making you dinner as an apology.
Well, well, that's unexpectedly sweet.
Oh, it's the least we can do after invading your home, and 2 of us using our powers on you.
Oh, yeah, you do have a point. Right, I had forgotten about that. It still irked me that they had practically taken advantage of me at that point. Even if they were demons, it was pretty rude to demonstrate their powers by kissing me. I wasn't some sort of human play toy. All of this seemed pretty unreal. It was like something out of one of those romance novels that Naomi sometimes reads. I wish I could have just went back to sleep and forgotten about all of this. Maybe I should just call the police on them? then I would have never landed myself in this situation.
Do you feel well enough to get out of bed?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Of course.
Trust me, I won't let you go.
I'm so not sure about this right now.
I promise.
Well, okay, I trust you.
Good.
I was speechless. He was carrying me as if I weighed nothing. He was so strong.
Thank you.
I totally forgot about that.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
I decided to close my mouth for the time being, so that I wouldn't weird him out or make things more awkward than they already were. Well, he didn't seem to mind carrying me, or listening to me talk, or at least things weren't too strange. Damien seemed very quiet and calm about everything, especially with the situation we were in. However, there was a sort of longing in his eyes when he looked at me. That wasn't lustful, it was more in admiration. Once we reached the lobby, I decided that I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I didn't want to make him carrying me everywhere. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Well, thanks for carrying me, but, I think I can walk by myself now. I'm not saying that I didn't like it. I mean, I totally liked it. Not in a weird way, of course. It's just like, it's not like I like being carried around all the time. What am I trying to say is that, yeah, it was really nice of you to do that. I started to fumble over my words again. Real smooth.
It's no problem. I'll be heading to the dining room then.
Well, alright, I'll see you. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappearing into the shadows of the dark lobby.
Oh, hi!
Oh, wow, you are super happy. Suddenly, a boy who looked around my age, or possibly younger, bounced up to me. Looked vaguely familiar. Oh, wait. Well, you're, Matthew, right?
Mm-hmm, that's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out.
Well, yeah, I'm fine.
Really? Your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure of it. I must have been blushing when Damien carried me downstairs. How embarrassing.
Well, if you say so. I hope Sam and Erik didn't make you upset.
Well, it's okay. After all, I did hit Sam after what he did. And about Erik, I just wanted to see you guys prove to me what you were saying. I suppose incubi are real then. I wondered how exactly I got myself into this mess. First my grandfather, then the fight with my father, blowing up at Lizette, and now this. I certainly had a knack for getting myself into sticky situations.
Oh, I have an idea.
He shoved his hands into his pockets with a cheery grin on his face.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Is he trying to do a magic trick?
Ta-da!
That's a knife. That's clearly a knife. Why are we so excited about this? This thing is gonna murder us. It's gonna be anoromnia. Oh god. Well, what exactly is that thing? He smiled as if to wave it off, but he opened his eyes and saw what he was holding, and his face froze in shock.
Wait a second. What did I just make? This is...
Clearly an evil chinchilla. It's clearly an evil chinchilla. What he produced from his pocket was a creepy-looking doll.
Ah, what is that?
Well, I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus. Why? Why is this a thing? This thing is so horrible. Oh, Lord. His face paled considerably as he dropped it to the floor, scooting away from it frantically.
Get it away from me! It might might be possessed by a demon or something.
You're demons. Oh, you're a demon. I don't really know what you're saying. But isn't he a demon himself?
That's not what I wanted to make. I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to cheer you up. That looks like it came straight out of a horror movie.
He slumped his shoulders and looked down at his feet. Well, I mean, it's okay. You don't have to look so dejected. I mean, it's certainly unique. You can have it. I think I'll keep it. If we keep that thing, it's gonna murder us. Let's be honest, guys. But you know what? If we keep it, maybe it'll love us, and we can use it to our advantage. So we'll keep
But
it.
it looks so creepy.
I mean, it's a thought that counts, right? You wanted to cheer me up after all. I picked up the doll and looked at it closely. Sure, it looked pretty weird at first, but it could be cute if you looked at it from a certain angle. I gave him a small smile. Well, thanks.
You're welcome. It's good to see you smiling.
Wait, what was
Even though
that?
The thing I made
Whoa.
still kind of creeps me out.
What was that? What was that? Oh no, or I was just trying, I wasn't even thinking about romancing you, man. Matthew, we need to talk. Shit. I'm not interested. I was simply thinking that this evil chinchilla could possibly be an ally of sorts. You know? Okay. Glad we cleared that up.
Anyway, you should come with me to the dining room. We're almost finished with the food, and, well, I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty decent chefs.
Well, that sounds great. Lead the way. Oh, wow, it smells really good. My stomach rumbled in agreement. I was starving.
Oh, the girl's awake.
I hate you. Excuse you, I have a name, you know.
Should we really care?
It's my house, so I'd say so.
Sam, I will roast that tongue for dinner if it doesn't stop flapping in that idiotic mouth of yours.
I like you. I like you a lot, James.
Whatever.
I apologize for his attitude.
Well, oh, it's fine.
Good. I hope you'll enjoy the meal we prepared for you.
A meal? For a second, my mind didn't understand what James meant. Maybe it was the doll getting to my head and distracting me. Oh, that's right. Damien and Matthew mentioned that they were making a dinner as an apology? Well, you didn't have to do that.
We insist. Besides, it's quite impossible to undo our cooking, even if you command us to.
Why would you even... No. We like food. We're fine. Well, alright, but thank you. Matthew put down the last of the plates on the table and bowed a bit exaggeratingly to me, gesturing to the table in a sweeping motion.
Ah, there we go. Dinner's all served.
The table was filled with various foods from eccentric selections of cuisine. One portion of the table was elegantly plated with Asian foods, and another portion with some yummy-looking desserts. Yet there were more and more plates than I could ever imagine. Whoa, that's a lot of food. And it looks so good.
We hope you enjoy it, my sweet.
Oh, what, sweet me?
That's enough, Erik.
You're no fun, James.
I don't need to be fun, Erik. Miss, please follow me.
Oh. I didn't know what came over me, whether it was his politeness or maybe his power. But I couldn't help but take the arm he offered. James looked very kind and intelligent. But aside from that, there was something that set him apart from his brothers. Not to mention, he didn't really seem to hold much appreciation for them.
Miss, I have to ask, why do you live alone?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
I'm all ears if you wish to tell.
You know what? You know what, James? I don't think I'd mind touching your butt, so sure.
To put it briefly, I just moved here today.
That explains the luggage you brought in when you came through the front doors. By the way, we put your belongings in the room you were sleeping in. That seems to be the master bedroom, I believe.
Well, thanks. This house is really big. I don't think I've ever even explored the entirety of the estate, even when I was a child.
You lived here before?
Oh, no. Truth be told, this was my grandfather's house. I used to visit him all the time when I was younger.
May I ask why you now live in your grandfather's house?
Oh, he actually passed away yesterday. It was bequeathed to me in his will. And I was sent to live here whether I liked it or not.
My condolences. It seems like you don't like the idea of living here.
Well, it's not that I don't like the house, or I don't have fond memories of being here, but it's just the implications that come with staying at this estate. It's kind of complicated to explain.
How do you feel about it?
Oh. I think that means that we're into them. I wish there was some sort of meter, but I think that means we're into them. So, yeah. We'll go with him, or maybe that Damien guy, because they're not total douche nuts like the other one. I mean, the one who gave me the creepy doll is okay, but he's not. We ain't about that life. I certainly wasn't expecting that question, but in a good way. It was different from what I had heard the entire day at school. I appreciate the fact that he's willing to listen.
Well, I feel, angry and sad, scared, confused. It's hard picking out different emotions of what I'm feeling right now, and I wish I was stronger.
You don't have to be strong.
Well, what do you mean?
I understand that you're going through a difficult time, so it's okay to feel those emotions. You don't have to be strong at all.
Well, thank you.
Are you alright? There seems to be a small bruise on your cheek.
Of course you would notice that. No! He caught me off guard with that comment. I thought no one had noticed something that small.
I'm fine.
He stopped and leaned in close. A bit too close for comfort. Or maybe it was just me, inspecting my face. He was really quite tall, having to bend over so much just to look me straight in the face. It was hard to look at him, especially when he was just so close. After a few seconds, he straightened up and began walking again.
Well, if you're having any problems, I'm always here to listen.
Well, that's really kind of you to offer.
My pleasure. Here's your seat.
Let me get your chair for you, lovely lady.
We are not about that life, Erik. Erik was very charming. His smile pulled at my heart. The way he kept flirting with me definitely designated him as one of the charmers of the demons. Yet there was a little distance in his eyes.
By the way, I apologize for my behavior earlier. Stealing your second kiss like that.
But you gotta bring it up, Erik.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, when I didn't believe that they were incubi.
Well, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I mean, you didn't just get up and grab me like someone.
I'm not as forward, unlike Sam.
Suddenly, Erik leaned in and whispered in my ear.
I won't lie though. I enjoyed kissing you and feeling you melt in my arms.
Erik, we ain't about that life. I was torn between smacking him and trying to play it cool. Oh god. You know what? If we play it cool, I think that means we're into him. So, smack him!
That's going to sting.
I told you we ain't about that life.
Oh, sorry, I panicked. Not really.
No, I was expecting that.
I drew my attention back to the dishes. I was both intrigued. Like, are we just ignoring? Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Okay. I drew my attention back to the dishes. I was both intrigued and slightly scared at the amount of food they had made. Seeing my expression, Erik leaned forward and proudly smiled, gesturing to all of the dishes with a dramatic sweep of his arms.
I made almost all of the dishes myself.
Cool. Humorously enough, Matthew looked at him with a shocked expression, as if he was betrayed. His face changed instantly to that frown.
And I'm the Queen of the Nile.
Really? 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 Oh my god. This joke. So old. Matthew, you sweet child. Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
Me, you, and James did the work together, dummy.
It's you, James, and I, Matthew.
Oh! With that grammar correct?
Little boys will always make mistakes.
Matthew looked at James in disbelief, probably first siding with Erik, and he annoyingly swiveled back to Erik to confront him.
I'm not a little boy. I'm barely a year younger than you.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Oh, wow. The Nile. That was a good one.
I couldn't really help but laugh. Matthew seemed very much like a kid. He was adorable. However, I couldn't help but feel like, in a way, he was as much mature as the others, especially Erik.
Huh? Is something funny?
Oh, no. No, nothing at all. I mean, thank you for the meal, all of you.
Oh. You're welcome, miss.
Such a well-mannered young lady. Beautiful inside and out.
Erik, knock it off.
Don't worry, Matthew, we ain't about that life. In agreement with Matthew, Sam cocked up his head and glared at Erik.
Seriously, you're getting really annoying with that suck-up act.
It was obvious that Sam was the bad boy of the group. He had a big tough act, and it was obviously he was physically stronger than the rest of the guys. But there was much more to him than that.
I'm just trying to be a gentleman. The young girl has already gone through so much. She deserves a good treatment.
There's a difference between being a gentleman and being an obnoxious flirt.
Schooled even by James. You're gonna need some cold water for that burn.
Oh, Matthew. He's like, has he just been like, man, these guys,
By the way, I don't believe we caught your name even though you know each of us.
Oh, well, my name is the best of names. My name is Butts.
It's a pleasure to finally know your name.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
Oh, thank you. I thought so too.
They were all comfortable around me, despite the awkward situation we were in. If it were natural to all of them to be around humans, I guess that's just how incubi work. But I was still curious about one thing.
Well, excuse me.
All at once, they looked at me. I don't know why, but having all of them look at me made me feel kind of important, like a queen or something.
What is it, miss?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for the food. But I still want to know why all of you came here. I feel like I don't quite understand.
Understand? Yeah. Like, being told by a bunch of random incubi appearing in my house is perfectly understandable.
Oh, how do we explain?
We were attacked. We came here to heal. What's so difficult to understand?
Now you're just being rude, Sam.
I'm just saying, how is that difficult to understand?
No. I mean, what specifically happened?
Well, you see, we've been traveling around for quite some time now. Just recently we came into town, but we were jumped by this band of misfits. So, in order to escape and heal, we came here for shelter. Again, we apologize for the mess we made.
Well, I mean, it's fine, I guess. So you're all better now, right?
Yup, all thanks to you.
Me?
You see, beautiful, we feed on sexual energy. But we don't just get it from kissing lovely ladies such as yourself. We can simply touch someone's hand to obtain sexual energy. Everyone carries sexual energy, you know.
I was still in shock about their powers. It wasn't just kisses that gave them power, or it was anything physical. No wonder I was passed out for so long. These incubi intrigued me, but at the same time I could almost hear a warning siren go off in my head.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
Well, what do you all plan to do now?
Yeah, what are we gonna do now, James?
That is a very good question. We just got here, and surely we'll be hunted again if we leave.
We can take him easily.
Not without more training, Sam. The result of that was clearly evident in our last encounter with them.
At that moment, I didn't know what came over me, but I suddenly felt sorry for them. They couldn't possibly survive out there. If they didn't know it was illegal to break into people's homes, they probably didn't know a bunch of other stuff. They probably would cause chaos all over the town. Or, on the flip side, they could be taken in for questioning, be poked and prodded like lab frogs for research. That was even worse. And most of all, they reminded me of back then.